Good morning, grade ones. Are you ready for a story today? Here's my hint about what the story is about. What do you think it's about? Pizza, maybe? Let's read and find out. This is such a big book. It's so hard for Mrs. Ubel to hold. It's so heavy. Look at, whoa. It's got lots of stories in it. So I'm going to be very strong after I read this book. This is called Pete's a Pizza. Pete's a Pizza? How can Pete be a pizza? Pete's in a bad mood. Just when he's supposed to play ball with the guys, it decides to rain. Look, you can tell he's in a bad mood by his body language. I hope it rains. We need rain, don't we? Aww. Look, he's so sad. His dog's out in the rain. But Pete's not. Pete's father can't help but notice how miserable his son is. Look at his sad face, and he's just laying on the couch. He thinks it might cheer Pete up to be made into a pizza. So look how he carries Pete. So he sets him down on the kitchen table and he starts kneading the dough. There's a silent K. Have you ever seen your mom or dad or grandpa or grandma or somebody, make pizza bread? And you kind of have to mush it down. It's called kneading it. So that's what they're doing to Pete. And stretching it this way and that way. And now the dough gets whirled and twirled up in the air. This reminds me of a Curious George book where they throw the dough up in the air and then it lands on Curious George's face. Next, some oil is generously applied. And then it says in brackets, it's really just water. It's not oil. Then comes some flour. And it's not real flour. It's just like baby powder. And then some tomatoes. I think they're just checkers off a board game. Pete can't help but start to giggle when his mother says she doesn't like tomatoes on her pizza. Oh, I think they're changing his mood. All right, says his father. No tomatoes, just some cheese. And I think he just ripped up little pieces of paper to pretend it's cheese. Hey, how about some pepperoni, Petey? Pete can't answer because he's only some dough and stuff, right? But when that dough gets tickled, it starts to laugh like crazy. Pizzas are not supposed to laugh. Pizza makers are not supposed to tickle pizzas. Well, said his father, it's time for this pizza to be put in the oven. Now our pizza is nice and hot. Pete's father brings the pizza to the table. Pete's doing a very good job of laying very still, isn't he? Kind of reminds me about that book where we read The Animals Were Playing Dead. Do you remember that? It's time to slice our pizza, he says. But the pizza runs away. The pizza makers chase him. The pizza gets captured and hugged. And now the sun has come out. Oh, Pete can go outside now. And so the pizza decides to go out, look for his friends. And I see he's got a football. So maybe he's going to go play football on the nice green grass. And that's the end. So Pete's mom and dad sure changed his mood. They made him happy and they made him giggle. So that's good. What your job today is in your journal or on a piece of paper with nice printing, I want you to write about if you were a pizza, or maybe you want to write about how to make a pizza. You write, Mrs. Ubell, something in your journal about pizza. Maybe you could pretend that you are going to be the pizza and mom and dad are going to put things on you. You have to have really neat printing, and you need to try to write 5 sentences and have a picture to match your words. Now, even though Mrs. Ubell is not with you, when you send me a picture of your journal today, guess who's going to be out checking for periods? You guessed it. The period police. They're coming. They're going to check if you have a period after your sentence. So make sure that you have a period at the end of every sentence, wherever your sentence ends. And then your writing will be 4-star. All right, you go get writing, and I can't wait to read about your pizza. See you later.